Smart 99 cents App Store. Located at 4811 Diesel Beach Way in Richmond. Telephone number 604-207-0072.
I remit.
Padala. I remit.
I remit. May ngiti sa bawat padala.
Philippine News Canada is brought to you by Rayford Media Group.
Hello mga kabayan, narito na ang pinalawak at pinalakas na coverage ng Philippine News Canada, Balitang Vancouver, Nationwide. Mga pangunahing balitang nakalap ng aming news team para sa linggong ito. Mula sa silid balitaan ng Philippine News Canada, kasamang aming mga field reporters and news correspondents, ako po si Rosette Correa. Ito ang Philippine News Canada, Balitang Vancouver. Narito na ang mga pangunahing balita para sa linggong ito. Lindol sa Surigao umabot sa 6.7 magnitude. Smoking ban in effect sa Maynila. Memo galing sa Bucor nag-leak. Pag-cross-dress, labag sa Biblia ayon kay Pacquiao. Umabot na sa 211 million pesos ang inisyal na naitalang pinsala sa infrastruktura kasunod ng 6.7 magnitude na lindol sa lungsod ng Surigao noong Biyernes ng gabi. Narito ang report mula sa Surigao del Sur. Ayon kay Vice Mayor Alfonso Casura, tataas pa ang nasabing halaga dahil hinihintay pa nila ang report galing sa islang mga barangay na naudlot dahil sa malaking alon. Nag-hire din sila ng mga engineer galing sa Cagayan de Oro para mabilisang ma-assess ang mga paaralan kung makadeklara na ito kung itutuloy ba ang suspensyon sa klase hanggang ng 1 linggo. Kasama na rin dito ang pagdetermina sa mga napinsalang mga building. Sa ngayon ay nakadeploy na ang mga fire truck at magsusupply na ng tubig sa mga biktima, kasama na ang mga pribadong kumpanya na nasa Butuan City na namimili ng inuming tubig para maipamahagi sa mga naapektong Suriganon. Tinukoy naman ng Vice Mayor ang mga malakas na aftershocks na siyang ikinababahala sa lahat. Inimbitahan nito ang mga taga-PhilVox sa kanilang sesyon upang mapaliwanag ang takot ng mga residente sa posibleng pagyanig umano ng mas malakas pang lindol. Nagbanta ngayon si Justice Secretary Vitaliano Aguirre na posibleng maharap sa kasong administratibo ang taong nag-leak ng confidential memo ng Bureau of Corrections or Bucor patungkol sa pagbabalik ng pribilehyo ng mga inmates ng New Bilibid Prison or NBP. Narito ang report mula sa Maynila. Kaugnay nito, naglabas ng memorandum order ang Department of Justice na pirmado ni Aguirre na nag-uutos kay Bucor Director General Benjamin De Los Santos na alamin kung bakit lumabas ang confidential memo na may petsang December 9, 2016. Pinaiimbestigahan na rin ng DOJ ang pag-leak sa media ng dapat na sanay confidential na memorandum order sa Bucor kaugnay ng umano'y pagbabalik ng special privileges sa ilang high-profile inmates ng NBP. Batay sa nasabing confidential memo para sa Bucor Director at pirmado ni Attorney Alvin Herrera Lim, Chief ng Legal Office ng Bucor, sinasabing mayroong mga high-profile inmates na tumetestigo laban kay Senator Laila De Lima ang nakakatanggap ng marangyang pamumuhay habang nakapiit sa Armed Forces of the Philippines Custodial and Detention Center sa Camp Aguinaldo na nakakagamit na muli ng mga electronic gadgets at aircon. Maliban dito, pinayagan din umano ang mga inmate na gumamit ng internet. Una rito inakusahan ni Senator Laila De Lima ang Justice Chief na siya umano ang nagpahintulot sa mga inmates na makagamit muli ng cellphone kapalit ng umano'y naging pagtestigo sa mga ito sa pagdinig ng Kamara para idiin ang senadora sa illegal drug trade sa NBP. Hugas kamay naman ang kalihim sa alegasyon ng senadora at iginiit na wala siyang directive na binigay na may privilege ang mga high-profile inmates. Kasama sa serbisyo ng Philippine Consulate General ang pagbibigay ng impormasyon sa mga natatanging pagkakataon ng employment. Isa sa pinakamalaking employer ng BC government ang Vancouver Police Department at noong January 25 ay nagkaroon sila ng information session on hiring sa VPD sa Philippine Consulate General. Panoorin natin ang mga detalye ng report na ito. Hello mga kabayan, nandito po tayo ngayon sa konsulado kung saan kasama natin si Ashley Abengoza, isa sa mga officers ng Vancouver Police Department. Hi Ashley!
Hello po.
Nice to see you here, and it's very exciting to know that there's a Filipino on the force. How long have you been on the force?
I've been here since December 2014, so just a little bit over 2 years.
And are there any other Filipinas on the force just like you?
Yeah, there's actually one Filipina that just got hired on as a police constable recently in the September class, and there are a lot of male Filipinos as well.
What made you think of becoming a policewoman?
Oh, wow. Well, to be honest, I never really thought about policing because, like all the Filipinos out there, I was thinking into getting into something in the medical field. So I actually wanted to be a sports doctor, but like that clearly didn't happen. So I took some courses in criminology at SFU, and then I came across the forensics identification unit section and specifically blood splatter. So that kind of interested me of pursuing my career as policing. So yeah.
So for those ladies who are interested to join the force but are kind of wary and are not sure, what is your advice for them?
Just do it. Like you can tell, I'm a small, tiny person. It looks like I'm not the person that can get mad, but you get out of your comfort zone once you're actually hired on, and then once you do training, and like size doesn't matter. You just have to like have a lot of confidence and make sure that you could actually take the person down if that's what you're worried about. But like it's just do it. You have nothing to lose. You go through all the training, and they're really good about it as well.
What would you say are the perks of the job for you? What keeps you in the Vancouver Police Department? What makes you stay?
Well, it's different every day. The job that I do is different every day. It's not the typical desk job that you have to repeatedly do every single day. Like all calls are different. One call I'll be doing a scene containment. The other call I'm looking for a missing elderly as well. So it's like different every day.
That's wonderful. Well, thank you very much, and it's really encouraging to see Filipina on the force. And thank you very much.
Oh, salamat po.
And hello, Terry.
Hi, how are you?
So, VPD is recruiting.
Absolutely. We're one of our biggest hiring pushes since 1986. And you know what happened in 1986?
No.
Expo 86. So we have a lot of hiring that needs to be done with our department, and we're looking for a lot of people that live within our community. And we want to reflect the people that we serve. And so we're looking for people of minorities, South Asian, Filipino descent, to help us help the people out there on the road and in their homes and in their lives. So that's what we're here to do. And we came here today to talk to a lot of great possible applicants about possibly joining the Vancouver Police Department with our jail guard process, with our Vancouver police officer like myself process, or even with the community safety officer process, which you guys spoke with earlier. So we're looking for a whole different array of officers for our department, and at the same time we're looking for people who are willing to take that next step to become a Vancouver police officer.
So, how many years have you been serving in the VPD?
I started in 2007, so I was a very young man, and I've grown a long time now. So it's been 10 years I started working in the jail, and from the jail I became a police officer, and now I'm a recruiter with the Vancouver Police Department. So I've seen it from the start and now to where I am, and it's a wonderful career to have.
And what are the
let's say, what are the benefits of being in the VPD?
The benefits is that we get 4 days off. That's one of the biggest one for a lot of people. I think one of the thing someone once told me is you're set for life. Basically, once you become a police officer and your career is normal and there's no issues with it, it's going to take you for the rest of your life. When you retire, this career is going to continue supporting you. Your pension plan is one of the best in North America, even in Canada. So you're always going to be okay with that. And then for me and my family, it's one of the best things. Our healthcare benefits are fantastic. Our work environment is fantastic. Our chief, Adam Palmer, is one of the best out there. And so we're supported a lot as police officers. And it supports our family and it supports us for our whole career and beyond.
So if anybody is interested out there to apply for the VPD, how do they do it?
You could go on our website at vpd.ca and you could go check it out and see what exactly it is to become a police officer, to become a community safety officer, to become a jail guard, or become a traffic authority member. And once you figure that out, that you want to be one of us, you could come to one of our info sessions. And then from there, you pick up an application form and fill it out, and then the process begins from there.
Hello, John.
Hello, kumusta na?
Mabuti. You know how to speak Tagalog?
Little, not too much. My mom's speaks Alango in Tagalog, but she's from Bacolod.
She's from Bacolod. And have you been there?
Yes, I have. It's great.
So how long have you been on the police force?
I've been on now for about 9 years. So including the time at the Justice Institute and then doing patrol time and all my other volunteer work as well. So that's how long I've been on.
What do you enjoy most about being on the force?
Well, there's a myriad of opportunities on the force where you can do volunteer work, you can do community work, you can do detective work, you can work in different venues if you want to work in emergency operational planning, if anything to do with like city events and whatnot. That's what emergency operational planning does. But for myself personally, I like working directly with youth, especially working with gang recruitment. So I specifically work in the Southeast Vancouver area, which is kind of around the Fraser Main Street, even Joyce Street area, and I focus mainly on gangs and doing programs for youth to combat recruiting for gangs. Right. And I love doing that. I love working with youth, especially my partner as well. We love working with youth. We like doing initiatives that help out the youth, that such as basketball programs. I work on the Vancouver Police Basketball Association and with the police team, and we do have soccer teams, basketball teams, hockey teams, and we do quite a bit of volunteer work. And all this time is outside of our policing time. So on our days off, we work with youth and do our own initiatives, whether that's down in the South Vancouver area or elsewhere in the west end as well.
What is the most fulfilling part of your job?
The most fulfilling, the most fulfilling part about policing is actually seeing people actually genuinely care that you've helped them, right? So you go to a call, you help them in terms of say for domestic or whatnot, and the wife is super happy, the kids are happy. I mean, it's not the best situation in the world, but you're there to help them, right? Especially when you follow up, and the children, and seeing the children actually look up to you, and that's probably most fulfilling what I do of my job.
Thank you very much, John, and more power to you.
Yeah, you as well. Thank you very much.
Dollar Smart 99 cents Op Store, located at 4811 Diesel Beach Way in Richmond. Telephone number 604-207-0072.
Mag-I-remit, may ngiti sa bawat padala.
may ngiti sa bawat padala.
Nagpahayag ng pagtutol si Pound for Pound King at Senator Manny Pacquiao sa issue ng same-sex marriage at ang pag-cross-dress na anya ay labag sa utos ng Biblia. Narito ang report mula sa Senado. Kinwestiyon ni Pacquiao ang Anti-Discriminatory Bill or Bill 20-1271 ni Senator Riza Ontiveros. Binanggit ni Pacquiao na maaaring gamitin sa panloloko ang pagdadamit sa hindi tugma sa kasarian gaya ng nangyari sa isang transgender na pinatay ng isang ex-marine sa Olongapo. Sinabi ni Ontiveros na hindi naman dapat sisihin ang biktima sa isang krimen at kung nais ng isang tao na pumasok sa restroom kung saan siya komportable ay dapat itong payagan. Ito ay ang pagtukoy sa genderless bathroom na pinapropose din ni Senator Soto. Katulad ng kanyang pagtutol sa Reproductive Health Bill, sinabi ni Pacquiao na ang same-sex marriage ay isang malaking kasalanan sa kautusan ng Diyos. Ayon sa senador na kahit na maging legal pa ang same-sex marriage sa bansa, para sa kanya, dapat mas mananaig ang batas ng Diyos kaysa batas ng tao. Binanggit niya rin na, ayon sa Biblia, hindi maaaring magsuot ng damit na kasuotang pambabae ang mga lalaki. Magpapatupad na ng mahigpit na smoking ban ang lokal na pamahalaan ng lungsod ng Maynila na magsisimula sa City Hall. Ang ordinansa ay inilabas ni Manila Mayor Joseph Estrada noong nakaraang linggo. Narito ang report mula sa City Hall. Ayon kay Manila Mayor Joseph Estrada, iniutos na nito ang mahigpit na magpapatupad sa smoking ban sa buong lungsod na naglalayong pangalagaan ang kalusugan ng bawat Manileño mula nang umupo nito noong 2013. Love your heart, quit smoking. This is my Valentine's Day wish for everyone, for every Manileño. Pahayag ni Estrada kasabay ng pag-oobserba ngayong buwan ng Heart Month sa ilalim ng Proclamation No. 1096 na nilagdaan noong 1973. For the sake of your family and loved ones, stop smoking. It won't do you any good, dagdag pa ng mayor. Mula ngayong araw, huhulihin na ang mga empleyado at opisyal ng City Hall na lalabag sa City Ordinance No. 7748 na nagbabawal manigarilyo sa mga pampublikong lugar, kabilang na ang City Hall. Maraming mga businessmen ang may ginintuang puso at si Suki Bath ay hindi naiiba sa kanila. Mula sa pagkabata, alam ni Suki Bath na mahalaga ang pagtulong sa kapwa dahil na rin sa mga aral na ibinigay sa kanya ng kanyang ina na mahalin ang lahat ng tao. Dahil dito, minarapat niya na magkaroon ng isang foundation na tutulong sa mga nangangailangan saan mang sulok ng mundo. Para sa ating one-on-one, narito ang kwento ni philanthropist businessman Suki Bath.
Yes, this Sukibat Foundation was established in 1991 so we can do our ethical duty in the community where we grow. And since that, actually, we are very actively work in Canada, Thailand, India, and Philippines.
And what is this particular philanthropic work that you do in the foundation?
Yes, actually, our goal is to whenever we can find the people who need our help. In Canada, even we live in a good country, there's a lot of people need a lot of assistance. They're alone, they left the family behind, they left the children behind, they come on a work permit and they have a lot of stress, a lot of issues to deal with it. We help them, and same thing in Thailand. So we work with the street children in Bangkok, just like very similar what we do in Philippines and Manila, and also in India we do a lot of free eye camps for the poor people. They have an issue with vision. So that's we're doing really good actually overall when we look in the foundation, and the good thing about this foundation and never actually do any fundraising or never raise the funds from anywhere. We own 5 businesses, and our businesses is totally, promote or sponsor the programs.
Mga 25 ng pagkakataon nagpabalik-balik si Suki sa Pilipinas at dahil ito sa kanyang desire to help others at maiahon sila sa kahirapan.
Yeah, so Philippines actually is my favorite place. And I'll be in the Philippines on February the 28th night. I will arrive for 6 days. And it's a wonderful place to work, a wonderful community. In Canada, I'm in a business for 37 years. All those years, the Filipino communities work very close to me, actually. Such a nice community, very hard-working community. But when we find the issues back home, street children's, particularly we work on it. But whenever those hard times come, many times those hurricanes happen. 4 years ago, there was a hurricane happened in Samar area, and we happily donate $151,000 at that time, and at the fundraising for particularly for Filipino community. So those things we think is with all the God blessing is everybody ethical duty to do those things, so the needy people can take some benefits, have a better life.
Let us know more about, what motivates Suki Bap.
Yes, I'm from India, and actually I belongs to a very poor family. I seen those days when we have an issue with what we're gonna eat today. We have nothing at home. So I have 8 sisters and a lot of responsibilities. And my father, he was a farmer with only 2 acres of land, and we hardly can make it in those days. And with all the God blessings, actually, back in 1979, I shift to Canada. And the Canada is a wonderful place. We are fortunate enough, so we live here. So that's when you see those old days, when I see those days, at home without food, at home without very hard time, So then I always keep in mind I must do something for those people who are in that position right now. So when you work with some needy people, being a poor is very hard, and you have to have a heart to feel that. And I think I have a God blessing is when I see somebody who need some help and it's within my reach. I never stop, even in Canada or any other country. So it's being poor at one time. I know exactly how they feel. The people is fortunate enough at today.
Para sa kanya, hindi pa rin tapos ang kanyang misyon na tumulong sa kapwa at kasama niya ang buong pamilya sa pag-asikaso sa kanyang foundation. Yeah. Who helps you out when you have these trips, when you have these charitable trips? What is the kind of group that goes with you to help you on this project?
Yes, first of all, I thank you my family, my wife, my all 4 children. They deeply involved in it. In most cases, 1 or 2 go with me. And then in every country, we establish some kind of, you can call a group, people of a group. So when we arrange those events, like now my next trip on February the 28th, I have 10 people in Manila. They're already prepared what we're going to do there, because we're going to go walk on the street in Manila. We're going to find the children, the homeless children, the poor children, find their needs, buy them clothes, buy them shoes, then find their shelter for them. How we can, many cases we find how they get education and put in those those plans in a system so they continue go to school.
At the end of it all, when you've all done all the work that you think you could have done, how would you like the world to remember Suki Bap?
No, that's fine. I'm just a very ordinary human. What I'm trying to do is do because it's my duty. But I do encourage all your viewers, whenever they get time. It's not has to be thousands or 100,000 or millions of dollars. Even $2, $5 make a huge difference in somebody's life. And I personally know the Filipino community is a very religious community, and they believe in God. And I see a lot of people, even they're not rich, they don't have too much money, but they still try. And from my heart, actually, I love Filipino community because they have a very loving heart. Actually, I all over the 37 years, I've worked very close to the a Filipino community, and I when I go to Philippines, even when people know why I'm there, they show their heart. You know, I mean, I really feel good about it. Yeah.
Do you have... Nagpapasalamat po kami sa aming mga sponsor, ang Dollar Smart 99 cents and Up Store sa Richmond, ang iRemit, may ngiti sa bawat padala, ang Kabalan Sweets Restaurant and Catering, and of course, Kumare Restaurant na meron na ring branch sa Joyce Street. Maraming salamat po. At dito na naman nagtatapos ang aming balita para sa linggong ito. Kung kayo ay may mga komento, mga issue, o balitang nais ninyong ibahagi sa aming programa, ang PNC ay bukas para sa inyong lahat. Mag-email lamang po sa balitangvancouver@gmail.com o tumawag sa 604-588-6397. Ako po si Rosette Correa at ito ang Philippine News Canada, Balitang Vancouver.
Dollar Smart 99 cents App Store, located at 4811 Diesel Beach Way in Richmond. Telephone number 604-207-0072.
Mag-iRemit, iRemit, may ngiti sa bawat padala.
iRemit, may ngiti sa bawat padala.